how you going? So today I'm in my studio in Joondalup, Super Freak Studios. I'm setting up my drums. I'm going to mic them up. I'm going to put it through the mixer and then record it to a Zoom. And I just wanted to get an idea of how it all sounds with a fairly basic setup. So I'm miking up my drums now, as you can see. I'll attach all the leads in, have a bit of a sound check, and see how it all sounds. I'm really keen to experiment just out of the sound of that mixing board into a Zoom. So here I go, the fun starts. Alright, so what have we got set up here? We've got a snare mic, rack tom, kick. Just got one overhead. Just see how that goes. You may not need it because the other mics will probably pick up the cymbals, and a floor tom as well. All right, so they're all basically hooked up to this little mixer. It's got a little Pro Mackie FX10, so it's got 10 inputs. I've only really needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from there, we've got the main out, and those main out XLR leads go straight into my Zoom. Well, that's a H4n Pro. Okay, so you've got the option here of XLRs in for recording, or you've also got mics there, so for room recording. I'm going to go with the XLR in. Got to try and just capture the mix from the desk. So now I'm just going to have a play around with the sounds. I'm going to go headphones out of the Zoom and play around with the mix and levels on this mixing console. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I've moved the mixer right next to me, as you can see, and I've got the Zoom. It's sort of on pause at the moment, so as you can see, when I use my drums, it's coming through. And what I've done is I've brought the gain right down. There's the gain. So this is what I played around with it, and it was peaking out a bit. So let's, for example, there's my kick drum. If I can push that up, it sort of seems to be flashing. So what I want to do is just push it down a little bit so it's not peaking out. There we go. And that's what I've done with the rest of them. I've kept the EQ at 12 o'clock. There's the main mix at U. And every other thing here, I'll put at U as well. Alright, so it's not peeking out now. So I'll give that a go. You can see it's coming through nicely. Let's go with the toms. Do some recording. All right, everything's set. Sounds right, sounds good. Had a bit of a run through, got the levels right. The floor tom was sort of peaking a bit, so I've brought that down on the mix. And I'm just going to record now so you can hear the quality of the recording. Very basic setup, as I said before, straight from your mixer into your Zoom. So it's all very important to get the mix right here, especially if it's just really for just mucking around. It's the way to go. And if you don't have a recording software and interface and all that, we can just play with this. So I'm going to have a bit of a play now, and you can hear what I've done.